Alright, hello everyone! Welcome back to Genshin Impact, although this is like the furthest away from the usual Genshin Impact I'm used to. Literally the dark side of the moon. We are so far away from Teyvat, from the life we have known. I was just thinking, like a year ago when we were planning to go into Nodcry, you know, this land where the moon would be very important. Did we think we'd see the moon crash through the false sky and then be on the moon, learning about all these secrets about deep space and the universe? And I mean like the universe as in like a literal space universe, not just like the, you know, Genshin universe kind of thing. This has all just been so surreal and insane. I literally am just speechless at how they've done this. We're gonna be heading to the core of the moon now. We learned a little bit more about... We learned a lot about the messages that came from beyond the sky. It's just like... That seems like so beyond the scope of everything we've come to understand up until this point. Like, we're talking like... Teyvat already itself is like Lord of the Rings, kind of like huge world building kind of fantasy world. But now you've added the entire interstellar, like space kind of story aspect of it, where it's like you have no idea this is just the beginning of everything that's out there. It's like, wow, the way they do this is amazing. It seems Nin or Eggy definitely has a connection to this place. It seems that she's actually the daughter of Lusalim, the researcher who was researching here. He seemed to have struck some kind of deal with the heavenly principles to be able to keep researching, but in turn gave a lot of secrets away to the heavenly principles, the usurper who came from beyond. And I think we're gonna find out more about what Project Moongazer really is at the moon's core. And Columbina disappeared. Wait, why are we going up to the moon's core? Towards the moon's core. Okay. Super gravity will make it hard to move. Try to overcome its effects.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh. Come on, Ether!
I feel so heavy. I can barely fly anymore.
Seems our little cat bot is having no trouble at all. The way they animate this though, like... Is this the gravitational anomaly?
Why are we floating again?
Yeah, I'd imagine this would be quite disorienting. Heavy gravity and then anti-gravity. It should be consistent as if you're in a certain distance away from the core of the moon, right? Columbina! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Where did you go?
Gravity seems back to normal.
That's why we need the moon goddess on our side. Like, this is so beyond anything that we can handle on our own.
Columbina! You're back! Was it you who fixed the problem just now? Talk about perfect timing.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say last time when we were swimming through the Moontide Sea towards the dark side of the moon, and Nin was asking us so much about what's it like to be friends and do things together as friends. And Paimon was like, we share snacks. And Columbina's like, we can talk in Silver Moon Hall. And I realized just like how when we started the Nodcry Archon quest, how aloof she seemed. Like she didn't really, you know, care that much about connections of the people around her. And as we continued to journey together, how much she learned about the world and what normal people do. Not what the Frostmoon Scions or the Fatui were doing, where she was put on this pedestal, but finally what it was like to actually just be friends and hang out. And now she could be the person to share that with Nin, Eggy. And that's like the character growth there.
Oh, we were so worried. Where'd you go?
Are you alright?
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the depths of the space to actually lead to the moon's core. It contains an extremely high concentration of ancient moon energy.
Why didn't you tell us you were going
when I
somewhere?
suffused this base with Kuvaki, I accidentally came into contact with it and was swept into the moon's core. So, you
went there? Paimon was starting to think this base was haunted.
It probably
Anyway,
is in a way,
Paimon's
Paimon.
glad you're okay. We just discovered some new info about Project Moongazer. It's...
I already learned the truth at the moon's core. I discovered who you are as well, Ninin.
It seems that is where my mission lies. Please, take me there.
And another
What's
thing.
wrong, Columbina? You look like you don't want her to go there.
Oh, I'm not sure we're necessarily gonna like what's down there. But just thinking about during the Nodcry Archon quest, and Columbina, her power was being sapped by this world. You know, her energy was draining. And it's just so amazing to see her now on the moon, because now she's the same Columbina that we've always known, but now she can be at her full strength, her full power. She can take us on these adventures and guarantee our safety because she is at her strongest here. And just after seeing her so frail before, it's really heartening and lightening to see that she is so free and at ease over here. And also in Teyvat too. Now she can come and go freely from here in Teyvat. And, you know, no more losing her energy. Now she can just be herself.
Ninin cannot survive within the moon's core.
But I must complete my mission.
Oh.
Yes, but it does not wait for you there.
What?
Your mission isn't to be accomplished at the moon's core. Rather, it is to be found in the place where everything began.
You mean the Eye of Ibn Bellum?
Yes, your mission is to activate Project Moongazer within the Eye. That requires a data
Then
key
why was
made from
the
the ancient
terminal-
moon's power.
Oh, that's
I
right.
can journey to the moon's core once again to retrieve it for you. But it will
That's
take
right.
some time.
It was like, oh,
Are you
it seemed to
asking
recognize
me
her, but only not enough.
to return to the eye and wait?
Would that be alright with you?
No. If I can't get the key myself, I'll wait for you here. If you don't come back, I won't leave.
Aww.
I want to stay here and wait for my friend to return.
I understand. Thank you, Ninin. I'll be right back,
I'll go with you, Columbina.
if you insist.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna be a burden or not.
Are we really going to leave her here all alone?
I mean, usually it's like other people coming with us. I don't want them to feel like they're a burden. Now I feel like I'm the burden. The moon goddess will have to protect me if I want to go into a dangerous place like, you know, the core of the moon.
Don't worry. I sent a message to Moggy's, and she's on her way. As
Oh,
long as she stays here, there's nothing else in this space that can harm her.
Oh,
how will she
I'm
fit?
so
Could you just like
worried, though.
float on
Maybe she
top
should
of the
just
base?
Stay here and keep Aggie company.
Huh? Don't you want to see what the moon's core looks like?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but Aggie will get lonely here if we leave her all alone. She's also Lusalim's daughter, which is, well, something she only just found out. News like that always takes some time to digest. And it's not easy to handle. What if she starts to overthink things and runs off somewhere dangerous? So,
Yeah.
Paimon's gonna stay here with her and wait for Moggy's.
Aw, Paimon.
Make sure to come back and tell Paimon what you see.
Paimon's
Okay.
so sweet. In the past year, we've seen Paimon do more things without the Traveler. And just seeing her take care of another friend besides us is just it's so heartening and it's so nice to see. That's so kind of you, Paimon.
Thank you, Paimon. My estimation of you has gone up once again.
In that case, Paimon will increase your snack allowance by 1 share. Now, it's 3 for you and 7 for Paimon.
Yay, 30%! Oh, Paimon, acting like a big sister. How quickly they grow.
Why so surprised? Paimon did watch Eggy grow up, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, go on. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll be back. Don't make us wait too long.
I won't.
Alright. Traveler,
This is quite
Come with me.
nerve-wracking. Thank you, Columbina. Follow Columbina to the moon's core.
Go without worry. The ground beneath your feet is safe.
I mean, that's a pretty far fall. But yes, exactly. When we're with Columbina, there's nothing to fear.
The finish line is down below. Don't be afraid.
Maggie.
We'll go together.
Oh my gosh, just like the feeling of falling. The flea of Cyrene. Cyrene like Honkai Star Rail Cyrene? Wow.
We made it down.
Harvesting the energy of the moon's core.
No, that's still up ahead. With you coming along, we'll have to enter it the normal way. As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that Dragon Lord of Darkness. He reforged the moon into a terrifying weapon, and this is its launch silo.
Yeah, Starkiller Base. And how do you feel about that, Columbina? Like, this is your domain, but clearly the ones who were here before you made a lot of irreversible changes to it.
The lunar core, the source of
and
the moon's
intended
power,
for things that I'm not sure
became
you would have
artillery
intended
fire
for.
aimed at Tevat. However,
Why
that
to
primordial
that?
ruler ultimately met defeat at the hands of the heavenly principles. This place is no longer a threat.
Well, unless somebody
continue on.
accidentally bumps into the button that turns it on. Clearly it's still here. Circular gravity state. Inside the launch tube of the space-based weapon, gravity is not exerted from the ground but by the inner walls of the ring-shaped launcher. Interestingly, stamina is consumed at a much slower rate in this area. I'm not sure if this is scientifically correct. I would think... But it doesn't have to be. The dragons came up with it. That's the only explanation we need. I'm just thinking... In so many... What the heck? This texture is not glued down. This texture's... Yeah. I don't think that hole is supposed to be there. This is so disorienting. Let's get the music. Advance down the correct path. I mean, are we really going down? We're going in circles. Wait. No, that's further away. Getting closer. But I swear, it was at 130 just now, right? Let me guess, we're not actually walking around here. When does the number get bigger again? 34, then 133, 32. And one's this way. There you go. I mean...
We are walking atop the wall of the launch silo. You've probably noticed that the gravity here is a bit off.
so I wasn't even supposed to test it
It
out.
seems there are devices maintaining this facility.
Yeah, how do you make gravity like that? I mean, like... Dude, this is... To traverse mescaline. Advance down the correct
We'll
path.
need to choose the right path. Over there.
Okay. What if we choose the wrong path? Dude, this is so disorienting. Where is it? Over here. This is crazy.
Watch out for those engineering mechanisms. Don't let them slow you down.
What do you mean? Oh, they're gonna explode. Okay. Like, you know the space station at the end of Interstellar? It's like that. do without Columbina. Literally, like, she can shortcut this whole place if she wanted to, but she's going through it with the long way with us. Gosh. And yet without her guidance, we would just be completely and totally lost in this ginormous place. Where once again it'd be like there's hardly a trace that we ever existed in comparison to it all.
The gravity has shifted again. Are you alright? We're almost there.
The wind glider's for. But I'm really not sure how the wind glider really works in a place with gravity like this. It's her key? We have a key?
Beneath this door is where we need to go.
Looks like we'll need a key to open it.
You already have it with you.
I do?
This is Lucilim's final facility. The one before was the Lunar Veil Laboratory, which is now the Lunar Sea.
Oh, you mean the ancient moons found?
That's the one.
That's right, we got that last time.
Has the system detected us? Regardless, they can do nothing to stop us.
Yeah, I'd like to think so, Columbina, but clearly, what? Okay, we do have to fight it. Warden of the Flame, Sebu Nis Ili Rabuti Lutamati. The last line of defense before the moon's core. It appears that the only thing that affects it is Archeoloon energy. Okay, noted. Do I need to... Where do I get Archeoloon energy? Extract Archeoloon energy from the engineering mechanism wreckage? It's not... Where... Oh, here. Perfect. Like that. Okay. This is so... And why is it so small when the dragons themselves are so big and we would have just been like ants?
Looks like it's borrowed some power from the moon's core. The gravity here has gone.
Yeah.
Make sure to dodge those barriers.
Yep, doing my best. It's just, I could never imagine us going on this kind of like deep space techno adventure with Columbina. But I'm glad that she's with us. Okay, where's the gap? Oh, the gap's over here. Let's go, 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 go. Jellyfish! Go hanky friends! Okay. Where can I get more? Do I have to get it more from the Kohenki? Oh, uh-oh, oh my gosh! Where did you come from? That work? This is so... This is everything here. This is just so... I don't even know what to say.
Preparing to fire high energy blast.
What? I told you that somebody just had to bump into a button in order for this device.
Let's push forward.
Oh my gosh! I told you somebody just had to bump into a button for this to start becoming like a danger. I feel like that blast could have easily destroyed all of Teyvat. Not fast enough. Return to the correct route. Take cover in the spaces along the launch silo. Yeah, I can see that. I can't seem to swim fast enough. Go, 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 Kuhenki, save me. Is this where we need to go? feel like any of this could easily be destroying Teyvat as we speak right now. Okay, finally. Columbina. Columbina, I'm scared. I feel this kind of gravity would crush you. Like you would just die from the pressure.
I'll handle the gravity. Just give me a moment.
Right, hypergravity limit. I mean, realistically, there should be no escape from that kind of gravity. No amount of tapping some meter is going to get you out of this situation. This is one of those experiences I think for the rest of my life I will wish I could experience for the first time again and again. That's why I make these videos. At least I can see what it was like the first time. But this is just so surreal. And it's so surreal they're able to do this in the same game that we've been playing this entire time. She said it can't hurt us, but I'm not sure I believe her. Wow. The black hole opened up.
This is the moon's core. Beautiful, isn't it? The ancient moon energy concentration here is very high, so stay close to me.
I'm not planning on leaving.
Let's keep going.
Wow.
You must be wondering what Project Moongazer is.
Yeah.
In truth, our whole journey so far has been a part of it. The Eye of Ibni Bellum, Ungian's Circle, the Space Lifeform Capture Station, Lusalim's Lunar Veil Laboratory. And now, we're here. The origin of the moon's life, and the seat of its will. Its core.
Wow. And who is that?
Our journey has reached its end. She is the key to activating Project Moongazer.
Who?
An imprint left here by the project's final inheritor. She will explain everything.
Hey! Hello there.
Hello?
I'm Ninkigia. You could call me Ninin. That's
You're
what people
the
usually call me.
original Ninin. Wow.
What's your name? Ibni Bellum? Ungian? Magis? Or are you Lusalim?
Interesting. Yeah, this is how the dragons looked when we saw the imprints of Kukulkan and the dragons in the ancient sacred mountain. How did you turn into a Kuhenki then? Well, I'm Teddy.
No need to answer me. Unfortunately, I'm no longer here. This is just a recording.
Ninin. Before she was a Kuhenki.
But if you look at it another way, it's not unfortunate at all. You're here. And that means the plan was a success. You have inherited our mission. You must still be very confused about a great number of things. Such as, who exactly am I?
And you sound so cheerful.
Let me tell you. You are a new life created through the will of the moon. A crucial part of Project Moongazer.
Is that for us or
What
Ninin?
exactly is this project? You must be thinking. Don't worry, I'll get to that. First, please thank the 3 Moon Sisters, who permitted our transgression and allowed us to borrow the power of creation from the moon's very origin.
Yeah, I would be thankful for that too. That's a
Secondly,
big favor.
Thanks are owed to my teacher, Lusalim. He inherited everyone's research and successfully collated all their ancient moon energy data.
Meaning, what does that
That's how I
mean?
was able to gather that data in this sea at the moon's core. Then, when the primordial power of creation was triggered,
This is
bam!
so Yeah, bam.
A cute little black kuhanky, namely you, was born.
Whoa.
You might inherit the name of someone who came before us through the ocean of data. Or you might not. But you will probably recall that you have a mission.
That is how Eggy was born.
Next, we must say thank you to Madame Moggies, who uncovered the nature of our astral visitor, a database life form.
The heavenly
Her research
principles,
was
a
the
database
foundation
life
upon
form?
which you were born. And we have Ungian, who sacrificed his life to relay the final message that our guest civilization sent out into the stars.
Maybe not the heavenly principles.
Then
Database
came
life
the
form
first
could be
Moongazer, Ibni Bellum, who led us to the moon,
what Eggy
opened
is
our
made of.
eyes, and tirelessly gazed into the brilliant, starry skies. Finally, dear successor, thank you as well for your imminent sacrifice, which will activate the final step of our project.
It sounds so cheerful with the imminent sacrifice.
Your mission is to continue transmitting the message we once received out into the universe. A single ray of light is
Oh.
feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another light shines out before it can fade, then
I
one day,
see.
there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn.
First of all, we think of the ancient dragons as being this super stoic and serious race. But to know that they just had cheerful sounding voices and things like we do, they sounded like us. It's truly something. I see. That message, at least the second one, the one that Ungian sacrificed his life for, and then Ninkiga was translating it, was a warning that from a civilization that was being destroyed by the Dark Destroyer, whatever that means. And I guess Ninin, the Kuhenki Ninin's mission, is to warn other civilizations. Or at least send that message out there so it can continue to be passed on, and maybe it will help somebody else. That's the thing, you send a message into the universe and you have no idea if anyone will hear it or respond to it. But you can just keep trying. Nin.
I imagine you understand what I mean at this point, yes? As it happens, my time is almost up. But that's okay. I'll be joining them all soon.
Joining
Come to
them
think
all?
of it, you might actually have inherited my name. It's time to say goodbye. Go complete your mission. And lastly, I salute you, and all your fellow Moongazers.
Starry sky gazers. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
And that's everything.
Wow.
All the researchers who once explored the starry sky have had their data merged into this ocean. By the will of the moon, they will be reborn at some point in the future, in forms akin to Eggies.
Oh, so that's
They'll
what the black
instinctively
Kuhenki
consume
are.
each other to acquire more data until the mission becomes clear in their minds. Then, they will walk the path we have walked once more, come here, and learn everything. They will use themselves as keys to open the Moongazer module in the Eye of Ibni Bellum, and resend the message out into the universe.
And then they will return to the cycle of life. I see. So the dragons that lived during that time, I'd say this is a much more useful way to spend the rest of your days than the whole phlogistonization array thing that Kakuokan and Shiyukoto back in the ancient sacred mountain kind of thing. In this way, instead of all becoming phlogiston, they all become the data here in the core of the moon. Eventually, if they accumulate enough data, they can remember their mission and share the message in perpetuity, warning others. What do you think this Dark Destroyer is, then? Because whatever it is, the dragons must have suspected that even eons and eons from now, that they could still be out there harming other civilizations. That it's important enough that you need to resend this message out as long as possible in hopes that maybe, just maybe, you can warn somebody else before it's too late. But whatever this threat is... It sounds like the finality, honestly.
Yes, and this cycle may have already happened more than once. That said, calling out into unknown space is not necessarily safe.
Yeah, because what if you attract the exactly what that message was saying? Basically, damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you send out the message, you'll definitely attract the attention of the Dark Destroyer. If you don't send out the message, you might still attract the attention of the Dark Destroyer and might not lessen the chance that much.
The dragon researchers must have also realized this, which is why they began work on the Lunar Veil.
I see.
And in Ninen's era, the world already teetered on the brink of destruction due to the conflict between two supreme beings.
Leave alone in the heavenly principles.
Peace has been restored into that. At least for now.
If the signal sent out this time ends up drawing the attention of the darkness that dwells amidst the stars to this place.
As promised, I will hand the key and the message over to Ninen. But do you think we should stop her from completing her mission? Or should we support her?
This mission is her whole reason for being, and after she completes it, she'll fade away again to repeat the cycle. Indeed, you could end up attracting more trouble rather than... It's a good deed to essentially warn other civilizations that you don't even know exist, or if they exist, if they would appreciate it. You don't even know who this message will reach. You don't know if such a low chance it might reach anybody else at all in the universe. An even smaller chance that their civilization is able to interpret the message. And if there's something so sophisticated out there that it's destroyed the previous civilization we read about, it might be more able to hear this message than the people we're trying to warn. And all this to do a good deed for people we'll never meet, that we don't even know if they're real. We don't even know if they're worthy of our help. It's purely out of the good deed and hope that by helping others, that somehow, I think, yes, I see there's something so, with space stories, you can write something so profound. You have no idea what the receiver of this message will be like if you're so lucky to even get one. You don't know if they're somebody who should be saved. But maybe maybe there's something karmic about it. Maybe if you keep doing good things for the universe itself would just become a better place. Maybe it'll fall on deaf ears and we can't help anybody at all. Maybe this Dark Destroyer has actually destroyed all other civilizations and Tibet's the only one left. But all it can do is try. There's something so... Oh, this is what I mean. This story. The way, once again, coming back to the point of the universe is so vast and we are such a small speck in the universe. And yet, the things that drive the story of the entire universe to keep going is these little things, these connections that we share that we don't even know if we're going to save anybody, but we have to try. We have to risk it all. Just for a chance we can help somebody. Like, that's so deep. Yeah, I need some time to think. I really do.
I understand. Then let us return to the first Moongazer's tower.
The Eye of Ibn Bella? What about Paimon and Ninian?
Don't worry. Moggies will pick them up.
Okay.
It'll be a fairly long journey. We'll have plenty of time to give this some more thought. Let's go. It's time to leave.
Wow. that's what Project Moongazer is.
Magis has already picked Paimon and Ninin up and is heading back. We can get going once you're ready.
Alright.
Then let's
We're
go.
ready. Wow. Olympina. Do you think Nibelung was built this place just to destroy the heavenly principles? Or was there an even bigger threat that he feared? This is a lot. And Columbina, how does she feel about her home being used as a huge weapon like that?
I can sense you're troubled. I am too. So it might be best if we spend our journey back in silence. Gaze upon the moon, at Teyvat, then look up at the starry sky. You will find the answer, I'm sure.
Starry sky. The moon. Teyvat. The sun. Life. Creation. Love and loss. The world, existence, the meaning of everything. Even something like the Tower of Ibn Bellum looks so small from up high. Around the moon in 80 days. I wonder what that's a reference to. Paimon, Ninin.
We're back.
Traveler! Columbina! Looks like things went just dandy for you two at the moon's core, huh?
Yeah, we did indeed learn a lot.
Oh? So, you know where Eggy came from? And what Project Moongazer's all about?
We do
Yes.
now.
And the key to unlock the Moongazer module. It's all right here. I'll hand it over to you now, Ninin. Once you've read the information here, you'll know what your mission is.
Thank you. I have been waiting for this moment.
Columbina, Traveler, why do you two look so serious?
Because her mission involves unknown risks. Yeah. And those risks are not even just only for her, or only for this little group here, or even only for any nation. The implications for the entirety of Teyvat, as we know it, are enormous.
What kind of risks?
You'll find out by the time you're done reading.
Oh, Paimon's a little confused. What exactly is Eggy's mission?
Oh. As Eggy reads the information, you tell Paimon everything.
Sending a message into the starry sky? So, that's what Project Moongazer's all about? So the risk is... we could expose Teyvat? Are you serious?
Yeah.
This... oh... this is
I
a
know,
tough
it
call.
really doesn't feel like it. Like,
Eggy, are you alright?
it should be up to the four of us.
Hey, don't be sad. We can still talk this over, right? Remember those snacks? We can split them 50-50. No problem?
No. I'm not sad.
But you're crying!
I'm not sad. And I'm not crying.
Oh, you're
This is
crying.
just-
The little sparkles. Oh my gosh.
Just a toast to those who came before. Columbina, Traveler, Paimon. Thank you. You're my friends. I don't want to make things difficult for you. So, I'm willing to
Oh no.
give up on my mission.
Really?
Eggy!
It's okay, Paimon. I'm not the first to have executed this plan. My predecessors have long since sent our voices out into the stars.
Yeah.
Those voices,
It's happened before.
so
You
filled
won't be
with
the
courage,
last.
must have traveled to the farthest reaches of the starry skies by now. As long as those voices endure, silence cannot reign across the universe. And that is enough.
The universe is such a
Traveler.
big place.
Have you made up your mind?
Maybe we could execute Project Moongazer one last time. It's unfortunate, but we can't take the risk. Is this one of those fake choices, or is it real? Ever since, give the key to Diridith, I thought that would be a, like, forced choice. I didn't realize, like, it would actually make me, like, keep the key. Was that a choice like this here, too? I mean, if I say we can't take the risk, is Columbina and Paimon and Eggy just like, no, you're not supposed to pick that one, you're supposed to pick the other one. I don't even know. Nin Nin here has the chance to finally break the cycle and live a happy life with us on Teyvat. But can she live with that? Once again, just coming back to the whole vastness of the universe. Does adding one more voice into the song we have spread across the universe really make a difference? What's the likelihood that the one message sent out by Nin Nin is the one that's going to reach some other faraway civilization and not be lost amongst the emptiness? Okay, what happens if I say I can't take the risk? I don't want to mess up my game. Ever since the Dirida thing, it's like I'm so nervous now. I'm waiting to see how my choice comes back to bite me or burn me. and I'm afraid this one. I think this is not one of those though, because that one had a little exclamation mark next to the choice. Okay, I want to pick the second option. I just want to see. In my heart, it's like, I don't know. On the one hand, we're keeping our friend from following her destiny, but on the other hand, we have the chance to change things here. And maybe not for the worst. I mean, I guess the counter argument is, if every other Nin Nin, if every other Black Kuhenki with a mission thought that, no message would be spread. But we can assume the other Black Kuhenkis that have come before Nin Nin didn't have friends like us. But is that selfish of us to keep her with us just because we're friends? Is that selfish of her for wanting to stay with her friends to not upset them? There's so many different angles you can analyze this issue from. Okay, I'm gonna pick the second one.
And what if I could use my power as the moon goddess to shield the messages that Ninim sends?
Okay, what? See, it's a forced choice. It's like doesn't matter which one you pick. What does that mean?
Kuvaki and the Ancient Moon's energy are both, in essence, the power of the light realm.
That's right.
As such,
It's like a
I
primordial
can infuse
version
my
of
power
elemental
into the
energy.
transmitted messages. Once the data passes through the false sky, I can also use that same power to monitor the surrounding area.
But you can't monitor that forever.
If there's danger, I can erase the information. That way, we won't be discovered.
But how far will it have to travel before it hits possible danger? How long will you have to be monitoring this in order to...
Oh? Well, that sounds great. But can you
yeah,
maintain your
like
power
you have
the
to,
whole
is it something you
time?
have to be subconsciously thinking about the rest of your life?
My strength does have limits. I can only keep it going up to a certain distance.
And if we're
I
trying to
will
have it
try
really
to shield
reach
the
far
message
away...
as far as possible. At that point, its source will not be so easily traced.
Oh, I guess if you put it that way. It sounds more feasible.
But... will this hurt you?
Don't worry. We have the support of an entire moon here, you know.
Once again, yeah.
Are you ready, Eggie? Once you've made up your mind, there'll be no turning back.
Once again, just so lovely to see her at her full strength. Columbina able to wield the power she's supposed to be able to wield. And once again, to have another powerful but kind ally by her side. Even if Columbina shields this message, there's no guarantee that hundreds of messages have previously been sent out in the thousands of years since all of this dragon era took place, and that though all of those messages were unprotected. I guess the only thing we have to go off of is Teyvat hasn't been attacked by this Dark Destroyer yet, so... yeah.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes?
Why would you do all this for me?
Because we're friends.
Because we're friends.
That's it?
Exactly.
Yes. That's all the reason I need.
Moongazers, I send you all my regards.
Paimon does too.
I understand. Then... I am ready. I was born for this moment.
You were.
All right.
And you're going to do great
Now
at
sing
it.
out toward the stars. Teyvat's moonlight shall send you off on your voyage.
Minion.
Hello? Hello, everyone. I am so glad to be able to send this message out into the mysterious vastness of space. I don't know if it will reach you, but if nothing else, let it at least dispel some of the silence that fills this cold universe. If you are out there and you hear this, then there must surely be some kind of special gravity that, like the moon, has captured us both.
Minion.
So, I'd like you and your civilization to know that you're not alone beneath this boundless starry sky. Our era is drawing to a close, but our courage, faith, and intellect will echo across the sea of stars via this tiny message. It is insignificant, but it is our light. I hope it emboldens you. You do not face the unknown in the darkness alone. Please, keep sending your voices out into the stars, and let them become your light too. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another light shines out before it can fade, then one day, there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. Last but not least, we are Moongazers in an unremarkable corner of the universe. Our names are Ibni Bellum, Ungin,
Oh my gosh, it's all of the dragons.
Magis Getty, Lusalim, Ninkigia. To everyone who can hear this, we send you our regards. My friends, thank you.
Minion.
Let us meet again beneath the starry skies.
Eggy has completed her mission. Her hat.
Aww. And it turned white. Because Columbina's sad. Witness of the Moon. The Moon Goddess once used her power to bear witness to the journey of the Moongazers. Now it has become a witness to your journey as well.
I'm fine. But I need to stay focused for what comes next, since I'll be pushing my strength to its limits.
Then let's hurry and find a quiet place. Oh, goodbye, Eggy. Paimon will always remember you.
Yankee. Burst of signal static. It seems the activation of the Moongazer module has activated a sealed data segment.
This is the received message. And sending our reply. Unable to accurately pinpoint your coordinates. I cannot know how long
Is that Ether?
this reply reaches you, but I'd like to respond. At this very moment, we are travelers who have traversed the universe alone for a long time. And your voice, it is as if a bonfire has suddenly lit up a dark forest.
Is that why you came to
You take
Tavad?
great risks, yet you are fearless. You inspire us and warm our hearts. I believe, in this moment, it is the gravity of the starry sea and destiny that connects you and me. In the future, we will try to find your planet, but not now. Unfortunately, we're still dealing with some trouble.
Burst of signal
Ether,
static.
are you ready?
One moment, Lumine. Well then, my regards to you. Just as you said, the sea of stars is vast and boundless, and we are not alone.
Oh my
Let
gosh.
us meet again beneath the starry skies.
Project Moongazer. Oh my gosh. Witness of the Moon. Was that Ninnin's message that the traveler received?
Is this an answer from this
Or
world?
one of the previous Moongazer Kuhenki? There's Magis. That's right, Magis hangs out here, and Ungian hangs out over in the sea. Gaze towards the stars. Is that why the traveler? Is that why Ether and Lumine came here in the first place? That's actually so beautiful to realize. Because sending that message out into the universe, having no idea if anyone will ever hear it, but knowing if somebody hears it, they'll be comforted in knowing that there's another place out there that has people just like you and I. Wow. And the Aether eventually did find his way to Teyvat. Maybe he received that message literally thousands of years ago. Maybe he doesn't remember now why he came here. But there's just something so special about knowing that somebody, you send a message out into the nothingness and somebody heard it. Somebody who wasn't hostile or going to take over your planet. Somebody who just wanted to travel and see the world. Like the traveler. The story is just so... Look at the moon. Yay! Complete the quest of moon gazing. The flea of Cyrene. Fall toward the moon's core. MD device. Witness the firepower of the space-based weapon. I mean, good thing Nibelung has never fired that thing at Teyvat, because I think that would be pretty bad. To traverse Mesclin. Traverse the abnormal gravity within the space-based weapon. Yeah, what was that about? Circle around the frost moon. Around the moon in 80 days. What is that a reference to, like... Ninkiga's Game of Life. Enter the Moonheart Gap. That was so interesting to see. Witness Nin launch Project Moongazer. 6EQUJ5. The moon before my eyes is the moon above, and the figure upon it is the one I hold dear. I look up as if to meet the moon, only to wonder whether my beloved sees me there. That's Magi, Silver, Ungi, and Circle. Do we have a Nin portrait now? Ninkigia is Nin! Yay! Wow. It's just... Yeah. In the end, I think we're all seeking to not be alone in this universe. And for most of us, that just means finding the people around us, on Earth, on this planet. But if you think of that on a bigger scale, it's like, is our civilization the only one to ever exist? Will we be remembered? Not just us as individuals, but all of us together. Will our civilization in all of its beauty and horrors have left any mark on this universe at all? We send out probes like the Voyager. We don't know if anybody will ever find it. And if they do, will they be able to interpret the information on it at all? What would they make of it? But in the end, it's just connection. We all seek to not be alone. And we hope that someday a piece of us can be found, even if nothing is left. Nin. Well, I'm sad that... Nin's gone. Nin's mission is so much more than you and I, and even the dragons who set her out on that mission, could ever singularly bear to understand. Oh, there's the snacks. Some snacks. Neatly arranged Saurus crackers. Beside them, a message is scribbled on the ground in slime condensate. Oh, Paimon. They're all for you, Eggy. Aww. In the end, she got 100%. We love you, Eggy. Thank you so much for this wonderful journey you've taken us on. And yes, hopefully, we'll meet again someday. And it's thanks to the message of you and your kind that the traveler has gotten to go on this wonderful journey across Teyvat. It's thanks to you that we were able to meet everyone here. So thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you all for watching. I will see you all as we continue exploring the Frost Moon and Teyvat and learning more about this wonderful world. So, bye-bye!